Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Alrighty, you guys, so this is our grocery haul for this week. This is $88 worth of groceries. And let me just tell you, on the real, and I'm not really one to talk about grocery prices, but groceries are astronomical. You have got to garden or have shelf-stable foods or what have you in order to be able to survive. This is just fill-ins to go with what we have. So let me share with you what we have, and I'll actually take you guys on a tour of the garden after I'm done, and then I'll do a meal plan. So I needed a few things. I think I'm missing something. Jackson, where are the laundry tabs? I'm at the tabs for the dishwasher. There's some dishwasher tabs missing, but we'll find them. Okay, so we got cheese. 2 things of sliced cheese. That was about $2 and some change, so not too much of a price change there. This smoked turkey meat ham was like $6 for a pound. Very expensive. This was $1.52 for spaghetti squash. The bagged veggies, broccoli florets, were $1.16 each. They used to be $1, so up 16 cents. And then the cauliflower was $1.98. That used to be $1.87. So I got 6 bags of this, 4 bags of this. Bananas, I'm not real sure what the price was on that. Almonds were almost $8. And they used to be a little bit cheaper, like at $6 and some change. Almost $8. Potatoes, $4.97. And we're going to carb cycle just a little bit. So on a day that I do weights, like I'm going to do weights today, I'm going to either have a potato, small one, or a sweet potato. So I got sweet potatoes. They were $2.68, not any change in that. $4.97 for this. 2 English cucumbers, 2 things of salad toppers because I like those, $2.12. $2.68. I do not like French vanilla, but that was the cheapest. Everything else was $4 and more. I picked up some grape tomatoes. We do eat those quite often. $5 and change. Spring mix. I've been having salads every day. This was $3.98. Carb counter wraps. These were like $3. I needed some cleaning products, $4.09, and I needed some bleach. This was $3.24, and this was $2.98. Picked up some ranch dressing. That was $1.90 something. The kids' milk, and then I picked up blueberries and strawberries. And there is 1 bag missing with some Cascade Power Packs in it, and that was $6. So that is what $88 worth of groceries look like. I'm gonna take you guys out into the garden. All right, y'all, we're out in the garden. Well, we're getting out to the garden. Okay. And of course we've got the drip going, right? So we got the drip going, which is really good because my peas are doing really well. So you'll be able to see the peas coming. And it's hot here, and it's only still May, right? Oh, there are some good peas on there now. Those are some really good peas. So those look really nice. And of course we are nursing our, these are nasturtiums, which are really good. Basil's coming along. So I've got basil. We do need to water up here. This one is parsley. No parsley yet. But I do have cilantro. And I do have oregano. Right? But the basil's coming pretty nicely. So we will have to get out here. And then this one is, gosh, I can't remember what that one is. I'm going to have to write it on the thing itself. But something's coming up in that one. So, Jackson, we have some cilantro. So we do have tomatoes, right? So we'll take you back over here. Let me go this way. I do have, and Bubba, I do have some cardboard in the car that needs to come out. I've got cardboard in the back seat. No, let it run for a few more minutes, please. Okay, so I have beans. This bean patch is awesome because, I mean, I have so many beans, so many bean plants. This is grass, which I'm going to pull that out. Okay, period. So there's some beans, right? So hopefully I'm going to have a good crop of beans coming in. I mean, they're loaded, and then I have lots of flowers. So, of course, we just recently put in our irrigation to help us with watering. Now, it doesn't cover all of it, but it does a good majority. I did, and I'm so proud of these little peas. I've got 2 tomatoes here. These are new additions to the garden. This is a pollinator, and we do have to water. Y'all, we've got to water these ones that aren't getting watered. Jackson, we've got to water the ones that are not getting watered. Okay. We could actually probably move this. Oh my goodness. Now look at this, Jackson. Now this is my cucumber plant. This is the only cucumber plant that came up, and I planted a ton of them. 2 days ago, it was this small. It was this small right down here. And now, all of a sudden, that little puppy has grown. So maybe move this tomato underneath there, Jackson, so it can get a little water going there. And we're doing our best at trying to utilize the irrigation system as best we can. We're still having some slight issues with bugs, but I have sprayed and sprayed and sprayed. Like this one has really been getting eaten pretty decently. And so, hey, Jack, put a couple under here. Move some of those planters over here. Jackson, move one of bring the big one. Or nope. We'll have to water that separate. Bring the 2 peppers. Jackson, 2 peppers down there. Put them here. Because that's getting all kinds of water on just the ground. Now this one looks raggedy because our leaves just look really bad. But this is a pear tomato plant, where the tomatoes are going to look like pears instead of cherries. And we have a ton of tomatoes coming on here. So again, we're trying to navigate watering. And so when we first started watering, of course, you don't want to let your leaves get wet on a tomato plant. However, the leaves got wet, so it has that sepia on it, but the plants are still good. So there are tomatoes coming. So as soon as these, which are indeterminates, right? These have just decided to grow any old type of way. Once these are done, or once they start producing, we won't have to buy tomatoes anymore. At least cherry tomatoes for a long, good while. So that's really good. These are determinate, seem to be contained within their, cages. And then this is a bell pepper plant. We've already pulled one big one off. Oh, Jack, it's a yellow bell, babe. They're supposed to turn yellow. Oh. We pulled it too early, but we can still eat it green. But this is a yellow bell. So we do have one big fat one in there somewhere. There, you can see it. And lots of flowers. Lots and lots of flowers coming. So all will be well. All of these, there's like little flower buds or little peppers coming. So I'm pretty proud of that. This is a radish bed. This is a radish bed. And we just replanted this. And then that is a tomato, which we need to water as well. These are peppers. Now, Jackson, get the spray and spray these again. Yeah. And then our plants are doing good, right? We keep those marigolds. And I have another kind, I can't remember what I put in there now, but we're trying to make sure that we definitely maintain pollinators. And so I try, and then Jackson, no, in the spray bottle. And then Jackson, we need to definitely water back here, because I've got water happening, but it's not quite happening everywhere I need it to happen. So again, when you have, inside of the bucket, inside, I promise. So these are sunflowers, right? Oh, I thought I put it in that one. It could be in the other one. Okay, so sunflowers, cabbage, and then I have some collards. And so the bugs just are not doing us well this time. This is a tomato plant that we're trying to nurse back to health. And we're doing our best. These are new pepper plants. And then a basil. Okay, my kids don't ever think about like fully getting it. Oh, look, my squash is about to, my squash is squashing. I got something happening here, Jack. There's flowers. And then, of course, all my pretty flowers, right? They came out really nice. This one, too, Jack. Come spray these down here. We just have some bug damage. But then I've got pepper plants again. That's just a green bell. That's a Big Bertha sweet pepper. So we'll see, right? And then here's kale, blue dwarf kale. Now we had bug damage and we actually sprayed these with the Dawn dish soap and it didn't like it, right? But fortunately for us, I've been able to come out and pull off some of those deader leaves and it's still producing good ones for us, right? So I'll take it. Sometimes you have to learn what not to do. And then, you know, the cabbage plants, babe. And I just do a quick snap and it keeps producing. Tried not to do any of my volunteer tomatoes. That's a volunteer tomato. We did not initially plant that there, but because we use organic matter in the soil, it did come up. And so again, I've lost some of this blue dwarf kale. Like I would never cook this, but it is regenerating itself. So we'll be able to pull kale off of there for a while. Don't spray my tomatoes though. Here's another one. There's another tomato plant coming up. And as I'm talking to you guys, my neighbor Vern just messaged me that he put 2 cabbages on my porch. So I didn't even buy cabbage this week. I thought about it, but I didn't. And I'm just thankful that my neighbors would look out for me. Okay, we have, this is a weed. That's weed. We do have cabbage. Oh, Jack, we're gonna have to harvest some of this spinach. We need to harvest some of these big spinach. Really harvest this because we can cook this. We've harvested spinach a couple times. Go get the little bucket. Here. Your bucket is over there. And we can use that in eggs or, you know, whatever we like spinach in. And of course I'll pull some of these weeds out. But I'll probably need to replant in here. Like this is grass. And all of that needs to come out. Right, there we go. And we'll harvest some of that. Jackson, your bucket is there, babe. Okay, so the kids will come out a little later and water these 3 beds and a couple of our other plants that are not close to the watering system, but the watering system helps. Now we've used our rain barrel and we're just waiting for it to re-rain. Oh, it's done okay. It's filled back up some. And then I have squash here. So did you spray all of these, Jackson? Okay. So I have squash here and I have another squash. Then I have a baby squash that's not doing much. But it's probably because it's just not enough water. But we'll re-water that one. Huh? Here. Yeah. Grab, there's some more on there that you can harvest. So anyway, I feel like, I don't like to be comparison to too many people, but I feel like Becky from Acre Homestead, when she first started gardening, it's just all trial and error for me. We're in zone 8A, but it was colder longer than normal, and now it's hot. Right? So but I am determined to learn it, because you never know what's coming down the pipeline. Your family needs to eat. And so if we know things and we're able to do things, then we're going to be in a better position to not only feed our family, but to feed other families, right? Because some people be like, well, do you trust God? I absolutely trust God with everything in my body. But God gives us the ability to get knowledge and know how to do things, because there are people who might be able to learn from the things that we know. And so I'm going to take all the knowledge that I'm able. Oh, there's another cucumber. There's another cucumber. I want to take all the knowledge that I'm able to learn and potentially help other families, right? So we don't just grow food for us. Everything we're learning now is potentially for other people, and it's going to be a blessing at some point. Once I'm no longer working, I'll be able to do this full time, right? I'm not able to do it full time now, and that's okay. But I am able to do what I'm able to do. Okay. So back into the house. We're going to talk a little bit about meals, meal plans, food, and weight loss, right? Let's talk a little bit about weight loss. So we'll do that. So Jack, yeah, all the beds need watering. And then Jackson is a pepper plant over there, and a few over there, and a few of the collards on that back half that are not where the watering is. Yeah, and then that little squashy one, those two squash in the front, right? So those are going to need some watering. Okay. All right. I'm going to go inside and talk food. All right, y'all. So let's talk food really fast. I'm going to grab over my handy dandy, trusty dusty notebook. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So my neighbor Vern just brought me over 2 cabbages, and I did not buy cabbage this week. So that actually is helpful. So tonight we're actually going to do cabbage, and we have some turkey meatballs. I'm not sure if I'll do it as like a stroganoff or if I'll do it more on a sweeter sauce. But I was going to pick up some of the Jehu's barbecue sauce because Alana had it on the list. Y'all, barbecue sauce used to be $2.36. It was now $4.20 something. It's almost gone up $2 to sugar-free. And I cannot spend that amount of money on a barbecue sauce. So we do have some of the regular barbecue sauce in the pantry. And if we need to use that, then we'll just use that. But I couldn't spend almost $2 more for it. At least not this week. And again, I don't have food insecurity. I don't have food anxiety. I don't have money anxiety. I could spend the money. I'm not going to spend the money, right? That's just one more thing I don't need. So I don't need to have barbecue sauce. I can live without barbecue sauce. But I do have ketchup. I got mustard. I have things in there that I could make barbecue sauce. So it might be one of those things where you're getting your tomatoes, and if you can, you may want to look at may want to look at doing a homemade barbecue sauce, right? I think the more stuff we can do on our own, that we're not having to depend on the grocery store, the better. Just my opinion, of course, but it's just proving that prices are going up in the store. I rarely see coupons anymore. So before, where you could, you know, definitely get a deal, it's like, okay, how do I work this out? I haven't been able to figure that part out just yet, but I'm gonna, you know, I did stay well within the budget. I didn't go over by $100. I was over by 8. I had 2 extra $1 bills in my purse, and then I just used 6 in my debit card. But we got child support today, and I had allocated $33 just as fluff money. So that $33 was enough to cover that portion of it, right? So I'll take it. Okay, cabbage and meatballs. What else did I buy? We can have salad one day. We do actually like salad. So I got the mixed greens, and I usually top mine with some strawberries and some blueberries and a little bit of that topper. And so that would be something. We could even add meatballs to that. We could have meatball subs because I have enough meatballs for 2 meals. And I have cheese. So we can have meatball subs with no bread. Or we could put it in the low-carb wrap. But I don't think we'll do that. We'll probably just have the meat and the cheese. Or we could have it with the spaghetti squash. Because we do have that. Trying to think what other type of meat we have in the freezer. I think we have some fish left, Jackson, or shrimp. So I could either do shrimp, like a shrimp scampi with the spaghetti squash, shrimp scampi, and spaghetti squash if I don't use it for the meatballs. Okay. We do have meat and cheese, so we could have just meat and cheese. Kind of sandwiches without the bread. But we could put that on the salad too. What else do I have in there? Let me think clearly. I know I have chicken. I've got whole chickens. And probably on Saturday, we're going to have chicken with Miss Johnson. So I'll save one of those cabbages. So we're going to have roasted chicken on Saturday. She always brings chicken. And then from that, I'm going to actually make chicken salad. That would be for Sunday's lunch. And then I'm going to actually make chicken waffles. Not chicken and waffles, but chicken waffles. Because I do have some canned chicken with an egg and cheese. That makes chicken waffles. So we'll have that. And I use like some, what is that? Non-fat Greek yogurt to make like a little sauce to go with the chicken waffles. So cabbage and turkey meatballs, meatballs and cheese, no bread, salads one night, shrimp scampi, and the spaghetti squash, roasted chicken, chicken salad, chicken and waffles, and then we'll just throw in, we have greens, we have tomatoes, we have salad, we have now the cabbage, we've got broccoli, I brought Kaale rice, so we have some things. We're probably going to cook 4 main meals this week and then have leftovers, right? Because that's how I try to plan it. We'll do 4 main meals and we'll either have leftovers for lunch or dinner. Probably from some of the leftovers with the cabbage, I might make an all-in-one soup because the turkey is really soft. It's nice and tender. And so I may use that to make an all-in-one soup. But we are coming down to the point of having to cook that whole turkey that I have in there. I'm trying to wait till school gets out because I have more time then to process it and do all the things. I don't have time to process it right now. So I am going to cook that, but that's going to, oh, we have a ham. We have a ham. Okay. So if I did a ham would last us at least 4 meals because I could do ham and potato soup. I could just do plain ham with sides. I could do ham and bean soup with the bone. And then we probably would just have some ham for sandwiches. I probably should have cooked the ham instead of buying ham. I could have probably found a thing of meat, which would have been better. What else? I do have some of the pineapple mango salsa that I could either in lieu of chicken salad, I could take off some of the extra meat and do like a pineapple mango chicken in the crock pot. So that's an option as well. So those are a couple meal things that we could do just for this week. I don't plan out breakfasts. We don't usually eat breakfast. I don't plan out lunches because last night's leftovers are usually lunches. So I do plan dinners. Now let's talk weight loss. So last week I had plateaued out at well, I didn't plateau. I had lost 8, gained 3. And then I lost 3. So I was back to 8. So I lost 8, gained 3 back, then lost 3, and I was back to 8. Started on the journey at 231, and today I'm 221. So I'm officially down 2 extra pounds for a total of a 10-pound weight loss. It's been about 5 weeks. It's been about 5 weeks, and I'm at 10-pound weight loss, which is about 2 pounds per week. So I was looking at a video I had done several months ago, and my face was so round. I mean, it was so round. But if I'm looking now, I look more thin here. I look a little thinner here. Now, it's a combination of things. Food choices. It's a combination of working out at the gym. Of course, when I go to the gym, I lift weights. Jackson and I lift. Sister's actually lifting weights as well. She likes to do the Stairmaster, and sometimes she'll do the treadmill, but she's actually gotten into lifting weights with us. And so we're all 3 lifting. Now, today's a rest day for Jackson, and Sister's probably going to rest today. I did the bike yesterday. I am contemplating the bike or 30 minutes of weights in the home gym. Since it was just me today that was going to go to the gym, I just did the grocery shop, came home, because I can work out in the home gym with no problem. It would have just been me going to the other gym. And I didn't want to drive back over there for that. So I've got equipment in the home gym. So 30 minutes is all I'm doing. But I'm either going to do the bike. I did the bike yesterday, and I was able to watch a video while I did it. Didn't take me any time. Just went on, lived my best life. And then I did, I'm either going to do the bike tonight or I'm going to do weights. We did weights Tuesday. No, we did weights Monday. Monday was weights. Tuesday, I did the bike. Today, I'm probably going to either do the bike or weights. So I'm just trying to keep up with my working outs. Thursday is tomorrow. We'll do something. We'll probably all go to the gym really quickly so that I can get where I need to go after. And then Friday, we all go to the gym. So that'll be 5 straight days of working out. As it stands now, I've been taking Saturdays and Sundays off just not to do stuff because I'm trying to do stuff in the house while I'm still working. We have about 9 more days of school. The kids, anyway, have about 9 more days of school. For me, I have like another week after that. I'm not sure I'm going to work all those days. I will work a couple days, but I'm not sure that I will work the full week. I will more than likely take 3 or 4 days off. I might work 3 and take the other 4 off. I'm at the point now where I've worked so much and I have things to do in my office. I will get stuff done in my office. I will categorize and throw out and do stuff, but I am ready to be home so I can focus more here on the channel. I can focus more on doing my other social media stuff, and I can focus more on the ministry. So yeah, I've got some things going, just a lot happening with this last wrap up of the school year so that I'm able to focus on being home for the summer. So if you're new and you don't know, I don't work in the summer. I am actually home all summer long. I have 10 weeks off that I don't work at all. And that's been a blessing to me. And God has been very gracious in allowing me to have that time off. When my kids were little, I used to work quite a lot, but now my children are older and I had a lot of mom guilt from working. So when I became a single mom, I tried to not work in the summer months, and I had to manage or navigate my finances so that it fit me staying at home. It did help quite a lot when Dad started paying child support. He didn't pay in the beginning. So that helped us out some. It helps out the children. Alana reached a major milestone in her savings the other day. She was so excited. And Jackson is moving along. Of course, I save for Jackson. Out of every child support, I pull something off so that he is able to have some savings. I do need to buy him a pair of tennis shoes And so I have to pull money out of that other account so that he can have tennis shoes. But I will get those here within the next little bit. I just haven't had a chance to get them. And we can't order online because his foot is so, you know, I just like to try it on in the store, see what we're working with, see how we living. So anywho, there it is. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, all the things that are happening over here at our house. We do hope that you are finding your way in the grocery store. Some people swear by the once a month grocery shopping. I just like shopping once a week. I think I can get the best deals. Although Food Lion and Harris Teeter did not have the best deals. If I had to pick out of the two, I would have picked Food Lion this week. They did have some buy one, get one freeze, not a ton. And we are trying to stay away from as much processed things as possible. Frozen if we can't afford fresh. And as soon as our garden starts producing, we will have way more things that we can pull out to cook. So there it is, you guys. We do want to thank you all so much for stopping by. If you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. We do appreciate you so very much, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.